welcome. This is Ryan with the Do-It-Yourself Garage Floor Makeover. We're going to take it from this and turn it into this. We start with this Valspar mercuric acid. It's pretty funny. I had trouble getting this lid off. Ended up using a knife, but I cut my thumb on the plastic, not on the knife. So you need to change the dispenser. Just pouring it out of the can doesn't work too well. So you need I'm using here a gardening watering can. You just have to make sure it's a plastic dispenser you're adding it to. The acid will react to the metallic or other type of substance. Just make sure it's plastic. With the transfer complete, it's time to make sure the concrete has been wet. This is our third time through cleaning and acid washing the floor. We just really want to get some of these nastier spots. You can see here that we are adding the mercuric acid and really working it into some of the trouble spots that we have. The acid wash has been completed, so now we're going to rinse it off, take some of the grime and oils that were left behind. You'll see here in a moment or two where the water being squeegeed off is really dark and nasty. Alright, well, it's time to speed this up, kind of shorten the video a bit. It's just more rinsing and squeegeeing it off. My son will come through and scrub some more with the brush, but it's pretty much just rinse, scrub, squeegee, keep going until the water runs clear. Squeegeeing off the last little bit of water really helps the dry time. So my son stops watering and I just squeegee off the last little bit. Alright, fast forward a couple days. It's fully dry. Really had to wait a couple days as well for the temperatures to rise for the product application. You'll see right here where I dump out a little bit of product. This is to help as I go to cut in that none of the product will accidentally splash out, as I potentially could wobble the can one way or the other. So cutting in is just getting in next to the boundary where the walls and the floor meet, where the roller cannot naturally meet. So it's just going around the boundary and just keep cutting in. Alright, the cut-in has been completed, and it's time to start rolling. So I'm going to set up the roller and add some more product to the can, from the can into the pan, and start applying it to the floor. This is where things really start to come together. Alright, as I finish this last little bit of this section, I will begin the process of cutting in the next. I quickly work my way out of the frame, so I'll just speed this up pretty quick. A little bit of product is left in the can, so I'm going to kind of move most of it out of there into the pan or onto the roller itself. You'll see a couple times in here where I stop rolling and I pick up something, so it's just some dust or leaves or something had blown in, and I'm just removing it before I continue on. As I finish this section, I use the leftover to hit some of the trouble spots in the third and fourth section. And here I open up the can, and what do I see? It's separated, so I'm going to have to shake that up before I move on. As I walk off frame, you just have to understand I've been shaking that for like 5 minutes before I walk back in here. Cleaning the can again, I look to see if the consistency is right. I'm happy with it. I'm ready to move on. I grab the old can and I start to cut in using the last little bit of product in that can as well. You'll notice as I'm cutting in around the stairs that I miss a big section underneath it and behind it. That's on purpose. I know where the final vision of this floor space is going to end up, and I don't need any product over there. I start in section 3 and just keep moving. As I finish up this final section here, you can easily see the difference between the appearance of the floor between what it was before and what it is now. I can't stress the importance of doing the cleaning and the prep and then following the instructions.